I think the audience has changed online. I think there's been a return to authority. You know, I used to read blogs, and it'd be kind of been reading something interesting, and then the blogger would write, well, I got to quit now. I'm going off to junior high. I realized I've been reading a 12-year-old. But I think that there has been a return away from some of that toward, whether it's online or in print, a return to quality. People actually make the calls who are not speculating, who are reporting. And I think there's been a return to that sort of stuff. And so I'm a little more of the belief that the old media is going to continue. Look at ebooks. They've hit a plateau. Look at online. It's hitting a plateau, I think. And so I think we're going to be stunned by how much of the old media, whether it's delivered online or not, is going to be around as the audience returns to authority.
You're using terms old media. Why are you doing that anymore? I mean, it's kind of like, is it because you're old or whatever? But that's not the case. No, I know that. I'm also old. But the fact of the matter is, the fact that you're using terms old media and new media, it's changed completely. For example, we have a staff of 6 people covering tech. Very small, lean staff. We pay our reporters very well. We broke a lot of the major news stories when every other bureau has larger people. It's not a function of cost. It's not necessarily a function of having this old institution. It's a function of embracing these tools and doing the same thing. I think people are just resistant to the change, and they have to say blogs as if it's an insult. They have to like separate them, and they're all this part of a living, breathing news organization that has to use these tools. It's like arguing against printing presses. You know, monks arguing against Gutenberg. I don't understand why.
I'm not sure we're disagreeing. I would say when you look at projections of the future, go back, look at how people predicted the future, they always underestimated the extent of technological change. They always overestimated the sense of behavioral change. So the technology is going to change, but what people want to read is going to be basically the same, which is people doing reporters.
The consumers are already there. I mean, when I start speeches, I'm like, it's not just the kids love it; everybody loves it.
I know.
But do brands matter, David Ignatius? Is that
I hope so. We're still going to be called the Washington Post, but I think we're going to have to earn our keep every day by being newsy. I mean, you know, newspapers have value. News sites have value because they have news. They tell you something you don't know, and they tell you it in an exciting, stylish way. And we have to work better on that. And we also have to deliver for advertisers. And those lines that you were showing in the beginning of digital audience going up, and the problem is that advertising revenue doesn't go up with it. And maybe, you know, I go to the Amazon site. They know a lot about me. They know what I might like to buy. There's no reason we couldn't do that with our newspaper site.
I'm going to make that the last word today. Thank you.